I've been using this smartphone for the last 3 months and I can say this is the most powerful machine that I've had in my hands. What is up everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ubelson, I'm a developer and content creator, and today I'm going to review the iPhone 13 Pro. Let's talk about design. The design is the same last year. The only notable difference are the bigger camera bump and the notch, which is now 20% smaller. I love this design. Out of all the iPhone I've owned, the ones I like the most were the iPhone 5 and this one because they just look like cheerily and they feel so good in hands. The matte finish on the back, the sharp edges and the glossy stainless steel sides attracts anyone's attention, and I really like the aesthetic design. A15 Bionic. All the iPhones came with the new A15 Bionic. I'm not an hardware guy, but from what I read on Apple's website, the Pro versions have a 5-core GPU compared to the standard models that only have 4, giving them a faster graphics performance. Personally, all I can say is that this iPhone is very fast to perform its tasks. I never had any performance issues, even using it to edit photos in Lightroom or video editing. The battery life on this smartphone is amazing. I mean, it is perfect for my daily use. I currently only charge it when I go to sleep. My average daily screen time is 6 hours. I use my smartphone a lot for Instagram, YouTube, messaging, and podcast. Actually, I'm trying to reduce this time. I'm trying to spend less time on the phone, but that's a matter for another video. Anyway, battery life is hard to measure because everyone uses their phone differently and battery life will behave accordingly. But compared to the previous iPhones, you will notice a huge improvement on these new phones. ProMotion means that this phone's display can now be refreshed at a rate of up to 120 Hz. This feature already exists on the iPad Pro, and I think it was the only thing the iPhone screen needed to make it even more powerful. Cameras. The iPhone 13 Pro camera system is amazing for how advanced and powerful it is. These are by far the most powerful phone cameras I ever used. This camera system is composed of a telephoto lens with 77 focal length and f2.8 aperture, an ultra-wide lens with 13mm focal length and f1.8 aperture, and the standard wide lens with 26mm focal length and f1.5 aperture. All cameras are 12 megapixels and they're really good. Just to give an idea, since I bought this phone, I no longer carry my Canon M50 with me. I can create content of such quality with this smartphone, photos in RAW format and videos in ProRes. Personally, I don't use ProRes very much because they take up a lot of space. Basically, just 1 minute of a video in ProRes takes up about 1.7 gigabytes of space, and I think it's kind of unnecessary. Cinematic mode is one of the big features on the new iPhones. In short, it automatically creates depth effects and focus transitions. I think cinematic mode is interesting and fun to use, but I personally find the artificial blur too far-fetched, too artificial. In this respect, I prefer to use more professional cameras like the one I'm using right now, because they have a natural blur depending on the lens aperture, making the video looks more professional. Other than that, I think it's a fantastic feature for the iPhones. I hope Apple fixes and improves the blur intensity, especially around the edges on the main element to focus on. So this is a great phone, and I don't know if I'm going to change it anytime soon, unless the next iPhones bring big updates like a no-notch screen, totally portless iPhone, which will be awesome, or even change the lightning port to a Type-C, which will be something fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more, give me a thumbs up, leave in the comment what feature you like the most, and follow me on Instagram. Did you notice how comfortable I'm being in front of the camera?